Now Ryan on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Dirty.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Hey, Charlie.
On third down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second and 11 now. Ryan will set up the screen for Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Ryan into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos
give me that bull. Give me that BS,
take over at the 26-yard line.
Give me that, man.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's got some space here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
This is Jones. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
He's coming. Double up. Team right. Double up. Under crunch. Watch the safety creep. 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
That shit funny, huh?
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down.
How many times you gonna do the same play, though?
And incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but
Keep
not
throwing
before
that
he gets
bullshit.
into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This is Freeman on first and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 30 on second down, Ryan looking deep for Julio. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Just come kick your little field goal and keep it moving, huh?
4th down. Here's Ryan. That's to his running back.
Short, man.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
What you call a timeout for? It ain't nothing but a challenge. Go over. Let me see. Go on, get it. Ain't nothing else a challenge.
So as they take it over, we step aside. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not trying to settle for field goals.
That's what Rodgers do. Catch some highlights. Catch some highlights. See who number one at that shit right there.
The drive after the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
At the hard count. Blue. 7-2.
45 is Mike, 45. And back north. What's the ball? Kill. Check 3.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's
go.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check 9. No. Off. Watch the edge. Check. We're doing it.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Five.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown Packers. Davante Adams, 28 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Now you say it was going to be 21 what?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
They trying to, boy, they be working with your ass. Man. You work for EA Sports or something?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the
turnover.
line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kevin King with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I seen that, boy. Now you call it.
And Brandon, the passing
Is it
game for
turnover
both
right
of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, pick 26.
You lucky. I see you now.
On second and 12, Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And they're right past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 99. Check 99. Back north. Joker. Go. Shit. Check 30. We didn't get that.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 33.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check 15.
Running on throwing.
Check. Watch 20. We are going. Scan 300.
On third down, here's Jones. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
Oh, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
You do? You ain't see this.
Hey, 88, 88.
Now Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Get the head up.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it around.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I'll take 3 off a turnover.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon
Told
Goddard.
me 21 zips. So yeah. You need to get on the
fielded at
board.
the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down, it's Freeman. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 15 yards,
that should have been saving you, boy. Both games. The last 4 games.
But a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit.
Straight up.
Get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Hey, Tuesday. Get ready. 20.
On first down, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Take that to the 25. It's all good.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And that's complete to Adams. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
You jet bomber. Go to 50. Hey, you got over here. Hey, Echo. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
50. 45. Mike 45. Tackle. Switch.
Come on.
Jim. Kill. Inside. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Jones. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check. 88.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Slam. Time go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 49-yard line.
No. 319. Get Mike. Switch up. Get Mike. 59 Mike. 319.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. On first down, Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Crouch. Shoot. 36. Switch. Mike. Slam.
They'll go again to Jones.
Come on, man. I'm trying to hit that cut,
to pick up there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on,
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Small. No. Check nickel. Back north. He's checking. Jan 300. Alert 3. Big Dad. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. He's coming.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Wipe out. He's checking crap. Check it again. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Hey, pick 26. Hey, orbit.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 13 yards out, and the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on 2nd half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the 2nd half.
I was trying to tackle it. I was trying to get that turnover.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
That was nice.
Now,
That's how you're going to play. That's how you're going to have to play.
But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Let's go. When I'm passing
I saw the pressure
what?
coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 1st down, it's Jones.
Back to that
and he is
line.
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Check. Hot route. Hot. Watch twist.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
We got 4. Check 4.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Hey, exit.
Oh, this for the be easy if they don't cheat. Check it out.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. The connection made. It's Graham. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Here we go.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Watch the eye. Check. Fresno. All right. Fresno.
Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Just kind of player.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
You gotta play defense, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, that's what you supposed to do. I catch my nose.
About set to begin their next drive.
Nah,
The
you thought I'm
Falcons
gonna figure
offense
this
at
out.
the line.
I'm gonna catch
and
my
following
end.
the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
I'll bet you bet.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I was right there anyway. I should have stayed right there.
A lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You might as well go deep and stop
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ryan will throw again.
Don't do it.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. It's caught. Jones.
What the
Boy,
they want you to score so bad. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. On second and goal, Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
I was gone for a second.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, then you stop that clock.
59 mark, check, 59.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Boy, you full of excuses tonight, I'll tell you that. That shit sound good.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Wow.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Yo, I'm goofy.
From the gun, Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Pick six. Pick six.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. You go 99. Deuce. Check 26. Check 26.
Second down and goal. Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
You thought it was supposed to go whoop when I hit you with the whoop, and you still couldn't get it.
2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Let's go.
Jimmy Graham. There to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Wow, so I can beat their ass.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You know I can treat it their ass plenty of times already.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Right, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking deep for Julio. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking down, and it's incomplete.
I say I'm the best.